Mirage Island exists in both Generation 3 and in Generation 6. In Amiga Ruby Alpha Sapphire, the appearance of the island is governed by the clock and the street pass feature, with a very high chance that some form of the island will appear every day. In Ruby Sapphire Emerald, however, the appearance is governed not only by the clock but also by the Pokemon's personality values within the trainer's party, making it a lot harder to come across. Every Pokemon has a personality value that is created when the Pokemon is generated within the game. It's made of a 4-byte integer and governs the Pokemon's gender, ability, nature, and shininess. The first 2 bytes of the Pokemon's personality value are what determines whether Mirage Island appears or not. These values, when converted to decimal, will take the form of a number between 0 and 65,535. For example, the bytes on the screen when converted to decimal will take the form of 41,923. How the clock determines if Mirage Island appears or not is that every day the game will generate a random number also between 0 and 65,535, and it's this number, if it matches up with the number generated from a Pokemon's personality value in your party, that will cause Mirage Island to appear. This means that there's 1 in 65,536 chance of generating Mirage Island per individual Pokemon, or 1 in 10,923 chance per full party. Just before I go over the methods and the limitations, I'd just like to say a big thanks to Polydargon on Reddit, who has actually written up a guide on both of these methods, and so I really recommend checking that out. So the first method out of the two is the Pacifidlog town method. This one is a lot quicker than the second one, however, can only be used once a day, whereas the other one is pretty much unlimitless. So obviously you want to be in Pacifidlog town, as the name suggests, and what you need to do is go to your PC. And as you can see here, I've maxed out my PC, I think it's 420 something spots. I recommend doing this on Route 102 because not only are the Pokemon really low leveled, so a lot easier to catch, but you've also got the very slim chance of, you know, a random shiny Waltz or something like that. But yeah, once you've done this, what you need to do is make sure you only have one Pokemon in your party and then just save in front of the PC, like so. Once you've saved, then you just go on the next PC and click withdraw. I recommend using the orange hand to do this. You just select it by click and select and then withdrawing vertically rather than horizontally, because it's just a little easier to remember where you are next time you come to withdraw. And once you've withdrawn 5, exit the PC and exit the Pokemon Center. And then you walk down this path here. Go to the right, there we go, and then enter this hut here, and then if you talk to the man staring out the window, if he can see Mirage Island, then it's appeared. If you can't see Mirage Island, like here, then you just simply, and it hasn't appeared, and you just simply reset and withdraw another 5. One last thing I will add though, is it won't work with a dead battery, as a dead battery will result in no new number of Mirage Island being generated every day. And it will also not work if you've maxed out your playtime, as this will mean that the new number generated every day will always be equal to 0. So the second method, and the method that's a little bit slower but can be done pretty much infinitely on one day, is the Route 131 method. The setup for this method requires one Pokemon that learns both Sweet Scent and Surf. In Gen 3 this can be either a Smeargle, which can be found in Artson Cave in Emerald, or a Lotad, which can learn Sweet Scent through breeding. Once you've done this, you need to surf right to the boundary of Route 131, which is where I'm surfing right now, just between these two rocks. And at this point, you want to save, make sure you've only got the Sweet Scent Surfer in your party. Here you just want to save, and then what you want to do is you want to go to Pokemon and start Sweet Scenting for 5 Pokemon. So yeah, the reason why this method actually works is you don't actually have to talk to the man in Pacifidlog Town to activate Mirage Island. It will always appear on Route 130 if the requirements have been met. You can also do a bit more setup as well with this. Bring in Master Balls rather than something like Net Balls saves us a significant amount of time, because it can be a bit of a pain to catch sometimes. And making sure that all these Pokemon are countable on the route. What I'll do is I'll put them all up on the screen right now. You've already got them registered in your Pokedex, because even though you are catching them, and so you may end up catching more of the same one, because you're resetting every 5, you're always going to end up seeing them in your Pokedex at least once every reset, which really builds up over time. Okay, so now I've filled up my party. You just want to cross the boundary and surf a little bit. Mainly to these rocks here, where if Mirage Island has appeared, which I'll show on the screen right now, this middle rock will have disappeared, and you'll also be able to see the island itself, like just to the right here. Obviously in this case, with a rock being there and no sand to the right, it hasn't appeared. So here you just want to reset and you catch another 5. This method unfortunately does not work well in Emerald unless you were to use the battle video method, which would obviously add on a substantial amount of time. Also will not work well with the dead battery. It does have the possibility though to work, I think, to work with the maxed out playtime now. But yeah, that's about it for both of these methods. So, and that's about it for the intro. So what I'm going to do is now just get underway with hunting for Mirage Island. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon with Mirage Island. Thanks. Oh my goodness! No way! Mirage Island! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hold on, right, give me a few minutes. Okay guys, so I'm back with the second part of the video now. Like I said in the intro, I timestamped the shiny hunting section of it, so I know this is dragging on a bit, but I just really kind of wanted to showcase the whole hunt really, and all that's got the effort that's got into it. I've just double checked what the actual number I got it at, sorry, and it was actually at 12,802 Pokemon checked, which is bonkers because it's, like I said, 1 in 65,536, so about a 17% chance I had of finding it this deep, and I can't quite believe I've got it. As you can see here, just to prove it again once again, I double checked which Pokemon actually got me it, and surprisingly enough, it was a level 2 Zigzagoon, Bashful Natured. Not that that really matters. Oh, I suppose it does, where how it works and whatnot, but yeah. On the same file as my Cyndaquil, so quite the blessed file, I think, this one. It's crazy, absolutely bonkers. I am gonna, well, I thought it'd be a nice idea to go over and surf to it now. I'm yet to see Mirage Island in these games. This is the first time I've seen it today as well, so I really can't wait to see it. I know it's on Route 130, so I just have to go down here a bit. And yeah, absolutely crazy. This is it here, isn't it? Yeah, this is it. And yeah, awesome. It's so cool. It feels kind of surreal. I mean, I got exceptionally lucky finding it, but it still feels kind of surreal to see it. I think this is the lychee berry. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. But it's the berry exclusive to Mirage Island, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a cool trophy, I suppose, to have. And the second trophy that I hope to be getting is the Pokemon that I've already mentioned, Wynaut, which is exclusive to Mirage Island, random encounter wise, and it's the only Pokemon you can actually find on Mirage Island. So that's what I'm going to be hunting, and I'm going to start the hunt off now, I suppose. So hopefully I'll catch you guys in a bit for a shiny Wynaut on Mirage Island. Thanks. Shiny Wynaut! Shiny Wynaut! Oh my goodness, that looks so good! Oh my word, that looks amazing. I'm seeming to having a few problems with my microphone, so just give me a second. That looks so nice. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I honestly have no idea what happened to the mic. It's been a while since I actually had found a shiny, sorry, and I've had a few Windows updates in between there, and they're pretty infamous, aren't they, for messing everything up. But yeah, I can't believe I finally found this. It looks so good. It's such a nice pink. It looks so much better than I thought it'd do, and it looks amazing. I do have quite an interesting setup for this, because the main reason I kind of hunted Mirage Island on Emerald was because I wanted to hunt it with animations on. I thought it'd be quite a cool way to do it. So what I've done is I've set up here a 1 HP Poochyena with Burn, because Wynaut has Shadow Tag, which means you can't escape from battle, you can't switch out. But obviously I didn't want to use a Smoke Ball, because if I'm having animations on them, it's just going to take so long. So I've been using the Poochyena with Runaway, and then what that means is here knocks it out, because Wynaut doesn't have any attacking moves, and I can switch quite nicely into Smeargle. So I was quite proud of myself for going up with that, to be honest. But yeah, this should be a relatively easy capture now. Unfortunately, I didn't get it at level 50. I was kind of hoping for like a level 51 or level, I think 5 is the lowest it can be, or something like that. It does vary, but I probably plan on going for another one eventually. One to keep in Gen 3 and one to send up to Gen 4, so hopefully I'll get a full level one then. Yeah, I know Master Ball suits it quite well, but I think I'll just go for a Luxury Ball here. Shade I've sent some over, so it probably doesn't match it, but I don't know, it's the novelty of catching the Mirage Island, Wynaut, and the Luxury Ball is quite a nice combination, I suppose. And there we go, awesome. Yeah, I don't have any nicknames for it. I don't tend to go for nicknames. I'll quickly save here, and I'll check the nature. Can't believe it. I kind of expected the Wynaut hunt to last a bit longer than the Mirage Island hunt after getting Mirage Island so quickly, but they definitely tried to balance it all out. But yeah, I tend to go for careful. I know when he goes for quirky. I'll show off the Zig here that found me Mirage Island. There's my shiny Charizard, and it is Rash Natured. Okay, so plus special attack, minus special defense, I think, right? So probably not great for it, but I don't think it's much for it. I think it's probably more of a defense Pokemon, isn't it? But yeah, that looks amazing. Looks really cool. Can't believe I've finally got it. I'll quickly heal it up here to send it out into battle, and that'll be it for this part of the video, I think. I hope this part, the audio's been smooth. I suppose I'll find out later, but yeah. I'll just quickly save here because I'm not going to be able to run from this encounter, so I just want to quickly reset. And a double save doesn't do any harm, does it? Right, so this should be a normal one. And there's my shiny one. Awesome. That's such a cool back spot as well. Love it. Alright, so I'll catch you guys in the Coliseum showcase. See you then. Okay, so I'm back in Coliseum now, just for a quick showcase. This is the third time I've tried to show this off. I have somehow, not once, but twice deleted the video recording, so I don't know how I've done that, but anyway, here we go. Yeah, it does look really great in Coliseum. It somehow looks more vividly purple in these games than it does in the mainline games, which is quite an achievement. So yeah. So there's my other purple shiny that I'm very proud of. There's shiny Wynaut with a really cool icon, I think, and that green mouth looks really pretty great as well. So yeah, that's about it. I hope this has been a decent video for 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much again for that. I do appreciate it. And yeah, good luck on all your hunts. And take care. Thanks.